Video. I'm gonna show you how I dump. It's kind of gross, so if someone's watching it that gets grossed out, and you might not want to watch it. But it's from my Uncle Joe, so
it's a part of life.
Yeah, it's part of life. It's the norm for me now. So here we go. First thing I do is I'll grab my Peter Pan jar we talked about in the first video, stick it between my legs.
The reasoning we dump this way is because it's nearly impossible to dump on a regular toilet, especially being 6'3", 230 pounds. So this is a way that we've found is easier for him to do it. And like he said, while he's traveling, it's, you can do it in the car, no problem.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is something I kind of just came up with.
You may not ever look at a peanut butter jar the same again, but it's okay.
Yeah, well, the hospital gave us these triangular things to dump in that were kind of about the same size, and you would actually dump into it and then take it and clean it in the bathroom, and it was like...
gross.
It was gross. It was a mission. And that's when I thought about using baggies, but then I slowly broke the 3 triangular things that we brought home, and then that's when I came up with the peanut butter jar.
So this is how it's done.
This is how it's done. So you open it up, open up your bag. I like to roll the edge over, because this way if you kind of touch anything nasty on the edges, it's not where you got to close it. So I roll the edge over, stick it all the way down in the bag, kind of make sure it's down a little bit, make sure it's in there good. Pretty simple, nothing crazy, right? When I'm home or in the car, I just hold it between my legs, and then I'll come over here to my baby wipes, and I like to yank 5 or 6 out. Usually I yank 6. If I yank 5, I need 6. If I yank 6, I only needed 5. 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to yank 5 out. I'll lay them right on top. I'll leave it open in case I need a couple more. So my baby wipes are ready. This is ready. Now I like to take this. I got a little bit of air in here, so it's kind of hard, but I like to kind of just make sure I can kind of get all the fecal matter down towards the bottom there, which this is kind of pretty full right now. When it's watery, you want to be careful, because if you have this tilted down and it's watery and you open, you might do like I did once and dump it all over your leg. That sucked. So I kind of leave it, kind of pick it up a little bit, but not too much. I don't want to run all up here, just a little bit. Open it all up. One thing I'll show you when I'm putting the bag on. First thing I do when I put the bag on is I take this and open it and bend it, put creases like this, because now when you have to dump it, it's really easy to get it to open. Otherwise, you're fighting it. It sucks. One of the stoma nurses showed me that. So you get it open, get it down in there. You don't want to squeeze too hard when it's airy, because you don't want to blow out with the air. So you want to just be kind of gentle.
That's been done a couple times.
Yeah, I've done that a couple times too. I'll just go squeezing on it, and yeah, the air's forcing it down, but it's also forcing air up in here, and it can create a leak. So I kind of get the majority of it out. And then if I got extra air, I'll kind of get that to come out. And sometimes I could just kind of hang it there, as long as it's not in the stuff, and just take my fingers and slide them down, kind of pinch the bag like that. Just kind of slide it all down there, pretty good like that. And then I just squeeze it, use my thumb to kind of work it, work most of it out. I kind of stop squeezing right where these plastic things are, because I don't want this to all get stuck together. So I kind of stop just short of those plastic things, get it all out, and then I'll just take it, tap it on there, get the bulk of it out of there. And you're left with not too much. And I start using wipes. I like to take them and fold them over my knee like one time like that. Put my finger in the middle, and then just stick it in there and kind of over top of the bucket, so it doesn't drip on your leg or nothing. There's one wipe. I usually do probably 2 wipes to get the bulk of it out real quick. And then once I get to like my 3rd wipe, when it's not too bad inside, then I start wiping the outside real quick, the outside edge.
I'm sure you've probably noticed in the hospitals, the nurses usually just dump your bag and then just
they're not very
fold
clean.
It back up. They're not very clean.
And this is like a super clean method for me. It never smells. It
He's
never leaks.
really OCD about cleanliness with this.
Because it's bad enough having one of these. You don't want it stinking. So, I'll take it and just pinch it on this edge here, wipe it, and then while it's folded there, I'll just fold it again and stick my finger back in there with the wipe on it, clean it out. Just about as far as I can get my finger in there without getting anything on it. That was 3. This is number 4. Looks like I might be able to get away with 5 today. Wipe it again. Like I said, once I get past my second one, I always wipe the outside every time. case anything gets drug out. And number 5, what should do it for us today. Like the edge, stick it in. Now I don't go quite as deep. I'm just kind of cleaning the edge real quick. You know, I don't want to drag anything else out, so I'm just kind of cleaning real quick. All right, so now that's done. You see there's still a little bit there. I'll just kind of push it down a little bit. It's not a big deal. Now what I'll do, again, you want to be careful because if you're watery and you put this down, it'll run out down your leg. So you want to kind of keep it up just a little bit, but you want to take your hand, go like this and get the air out of the bag. And then I take it and I start my folding and I keep it tight. I used to try to go slow and make sure that these Velcros match up, and I realized that I was getting leaks almost all the way out of the bag. So then I started just going tight. It don't matter if the Velcro is perfect because you want this wrap nice and tight. Push the Velcro real tight until it's done clicking. Wrap it up and under here. And that's your bag change. And the only thing I didn't show you was when I do a bag change, after I shower, the first bag change you do after you shower, when you undo all this for the first time to dump, it's going to be wet. All this is going to be kind of wet from the shower water. So I always keep one of these blue rags right here, and I can use that to kind of wipe off the water. You know, so it's easier to work. I'm not slipping and sliding. So I keep that blue rag right there. And so that's that. Now I just take my bag, unroll it, pour up a little, unroll it, zip it almost all the way, squeeze the air out of it, zip it the rest, make sure it's good and tight, and then we use our baby
Diaper Genie,
which is awesome. We were using the garbage can. We just got this Diaper Genie a couple weeks ago. Stick it in there, done deal. And you go a couple days, you know, pack that thing up in a couple days, and it doesn't really